Welcome to FTM, and I've got to tell you this video sucks. That's an oldie but a goodie. Looking at vacuum cleaners. Today I'm going to have a look at the Kogan C11 cordless stick vacuum. Now obviously stick vacuums are all the rage these days. It's pretty rare to see someone that owns a barrel vac with a cord because we've gone completely cordless, we've gone battery powered, and this stick format seems to work perfectly for almost all applications. So this here actually came about through the Facebook group, the EFTM Facebook group. It was suggested that I have a look at this from Kogan. It's the C11. At the time, I'm pretty sure it was around $400. It's about $430 is their recommended retail, but you'll find it now for about $250 on discount, about $250 outright for the cordless C11 from Kogan. Now, it is, for all intents and purposes, a very familiar look. Let's not make any bones about it. I think this is meant to be compared head to head with something much bigger in the market, the Dyson. So a Dyson is a pricey prospect. You're talking for a V7, V6, one of their older versions, still $300, $400, $500. The V10, which this is, which is not their latest, the V11's their latest with a few extra bits of kit on the back in terms of screens and a new motorized head. You're still talking $1,000. This guy, you'll probably find for $800. So we're talking here something that's at least half the price, if not way more than half the price than a Dyson. Now, I'll tell you straight up a couple of things I've noticed about it. With a Dyson, you squeeze, it goes, you stop squeezing, it stops going. That might sound silly, but that's important. Because with the Kogan, it's actually kind of an on-off switch, right? So, squeeze, it's on, squeeze, it's off. It's kind of, it takes a second to get used to, but you remember it after the second go you're at it, and actually then it becomes a whole lot easier because you're not actually squeezing the trigger when you're vacuuming. It's just on all the time. Now there are 3 power settings here on the back. This little button on the back takes you through from basically low to medium to high power. Now that's not dissimilar to the Dyson V10. It has 3 settings up on max, standard up to max. The V11 has an eco, a medium and a high, so not dissimilar there either. The barrel approach, it's not quite the same as your Dyson because it's not feeding directly into the barrel. You'll notice that about the Dyson these days, comes directly into the barrel. This is coming up and through the side into the barrel. But I've had Dysons get stuck with debris when you're cleaning up too much thick debris or dirt or dust. So it's not uncommon still for that to happen on any stick vacuum. It comes with the motorized head, and there are two of them. There's a hard floor version and the soft floor version, which I've installed here, plus a few little other heads and accessories. There is also a kind of like a DJI Fly More option. There's a vacuum more option, so you can pay an extra kind of $20 or $30 and get an extra battery. Now that, I got to tell you, that's a game changer because hey, take off the battery, put another one on, and we're good to keep vacuuming. Though, in my experience, the battery's excellent on this. I mean, this is lasting a very long time because I think you don't realize you don't actually need to vacuum on max mode on any of these stick vacuums. Standard mode should do the job in most cases. Now, to put it to the test, I went out into the garden and I got some wood chips and dirt. I threw wood chips and dirt on the carpet here and I sat them both side by side. Now, the first run you'll see here, this is in standard mode. No max, no extra suction. But then I dumped a whole lot more down and I put it in max mode, full suction. In fact, actually it was medium mode. I put them both on medium mode and I went through again. I'll be honest, you look at that video, you look at it back, the Kogan does just as good a job. And here's the thing, when you're vacuuming around the house, you're looking for what you miss. you'll actually go and seek out the dirt and the dust and the cereal or the Fruit Loops or whatever might be on the floor. And I don't have a problem at all. We used this at home for a few days before I brought it to the office. It's completely fine. The only thing it doesn't come with is an amazing stand to hang it on the wall, and the charger is just a standard old plug-it-in charger. It's not quite as fancy in that sense. Now, I like our Dyson hanging on the wall at home, but you can mount this. There's no problem there. It's just not quite as fancy, that's all. You're just bringing down the fancy level here, but you're getting, I think, pretty much the same clean level. Now, how long it lasts, whether the suction is exactly quite the same as the Dyson, and the warranty levels and all those things, those are for you to decide. But honestly, on simple value, a couple of $100 for a stick vacuum that is absolutely going to clean those floors, especially hard floors, because that's where you can see what you're cleaning. On carpet, plush, long pile carpet, maybe you need a bit more power, but whack this in full power mode and get the spare battery. Again, maybe it's all you need. I'll be honest, love it. Very impressed. A good little unit and well worth a look. The C11 Pro from Kogan. Nice, good value.